Hi guys, Dave Man Max 6. We're back at the Mecca with the pretty Sheena Martin. Sheena, hi.
Hi Dave.
We get to have you again today. We're back for upper body.
Upper body, yeah. So what I've been doing with my training kind of in the last couple of weeks as I'm moving towards that depletion sort of stage is basically alternating upper body and lower body. My lower body's always kind of a glute hamstring focus, not quads, because I just had them by accident. But upper body, I kind of alternate between back and then arms and shoulders, and just really mix it up. So I'm going to do kind of a bit of everything today.
Nice. All right.
What I've been doing here with my back training is lots of control, not super heavy, not lots of momentum. I think it's really, really important for everyone to train back. A lot of bikini girls think that training your back is not necessarily important because they're not looking for, big dominant back muscles. They're not looking for necessarily a whole lot of width. But what you need to appreciate is that all of your back muscles, all of your posterior chain muscles, not only do they tie in really importantly with training your glutes, if your lower back muscles aren't strong, but all of those posterior chain muscles are what make you strong at everything you do. Like, if you want to be a more powerful runner, if your posterior chain is weak, you're going to be lacking. So, everything you do, that's so important. And it's also really important for posture. Like, stage presentation is massive, and so many bikini girls don't hold themselves as well as they could because their posture's just not great, and a lot of that, I think, comes down to, having those strong muscles through the back of your body. And I started doing ballet when I was 3, so I've got maybe more an appreciation of that than what some people do. But for myself and for all of my clients, I make sure that there's always incorporating some back training. Nothing necessarily heavy or complicated, but making sure that it's there for that good solid foundation.
It's pop.
And this superset that I'm doing here is a shoulder exercise, bicep exercise. I'm doing a upright row with a plate first for shoulders. I really like this one. And particularly when you get close to a show, sometimes my brain power's not that creative, and I usually just stick to exercises that I know work and that I enjoy. So I really like this one. I find it effective, puts all the work through the top of my shoulder. What I'm focusing on when I'm doing this is keeping the plate, close to my body and keeping it in line with my body, in line with my shoulder. Not pulling out the front and not pulling out here. So making sure that I'm targeting all that work right at the top of my shoulder. And using my bicep curls, hands slightly rotated inward, keeping my body really still, bracing my core, lots of control. Pretty simple stuff. And this next superset that I'm doing is a shoulder exercise and a tricep exercise. First exercise for shoulders, a neutral grip, alternating front raise. So really feeling the work through the front of my delts, lots of control, slightly soft elbows. I see a lot of people training shoulders with straight arms. As soon as you lock your elbows, your joints take away from the muscle, so it's really important that your joints are soft. But you don't want to be in your arms too much either, because the shorter the lever, being your arm, so the shorter the distance between the dumbbell and your shoulder, which is the joint that's moving, the easier it's going to be. So I'm always trying to keep my arms basically as straight as I can before they're actually straight. Is the way I kind of explain it to my clients, because sometimes it's hard to learn the concept. The other exercise that I'm doing is a overhead tricep extension, single arm. I really like this one. You can feel a lot of work for your tricep. It's important to control it. Making sure that you're just moving your forearm, not your upper arm, so that you're putting all of the work into your tricep. Really important with lots of control. This last superset I've done for shoulders, a little bit lighter weight, higher volume, a pronated grip, side raise. So again, working for the side delts, when you rotate your grip inward, you're going to feel a lot more isolation right outside of your shoulder. It's quite a different feeling to having an ordinary grip on the dumbbell. And what I was doing there in the superset with is a plate front raise. So what I'm doing is coming slightly higher than my shoulders. You actually get a bit of chest recruitment when you do it with the plate as well, because you're squeezing in with the plate when you're holding the plate, so it's quite a different sensation to when you're doing a dumbbell front raise. And I like putting those exercises together because they get a really good pump to finish off. Good way to feel yourself to ice cream cake.
Alright. Hi guys, we just wrapped up a little upper body workout with Sheena, just over a week and a half out from her first Olympia, and I'm really glad I got to have her again today. Sheena, talk to me. We rarely shoot 2 times in a row like that, so close, and I was telling you off camera that I feel you being a little different from last week. So tell me a little bit mentally, because obviously you look great and you're making progress, but mentally, tell me a little bit the journey you're going through as you get closer to the show and closer to the Olympia.
Last time we shot, I said that this kind of feels like a dream, and believe me, it still feels like a dream. I don't think it feels any more real. I'm going to Vegas on Friday, and I think it'll probably start to sink in what's actually going on.
Oh, so you're leaving in 2 days?
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
Yeah. So I've got a week in Vegas. I just thought with the climate it would be good to get there early and adjust.
Relax.
Coming from New Zealand winter, this is a little bit different for me.
Yeah.
Honestly, I find that the closer I get to a show, the more motivated I get. Some people will... I can't speak for anyone else, but I know some people, as they get tired, they find it hard to keep pushing. I don't feel like that. I don't know, maybe I'm strange, but I find that the more physically exhausted I am, the more drained I am. There's just this fire inside me that's just pushing me, and it just, the closer I get, the more motivated I get, and the bigger that fire gets. And
So you're saying basically your mind is the opposite of the body?
Yeah, I feel like it is for me.
Wow.
I know when you start out prep and you're kind of, further away from stage condition, I find that the hardest to kind of get motivated. Not that I ever struggle to be motivated, but I know that once you start seeing changes, that's when you get really motivated.
That makes sense. Yeah.
When I get close to a show, it's like every day I wake up looking different, and that's when I guess my motivation just compounds. It's just like a snowball effect, and
wow, that makes sense.
I feel exhausted half the time. I feel like I'm on a different planet to everyone else, but I'm so motivated that I just, you just got to keep putting one foot in front of the other when you're tired like this. And, you've got to know as well that the sport's not easy, and every single person who's prepping for the Olympia, if they're not feeling taxed and like they're giving 150%, really emptying the tank, then why even go? Sure. Exactly.
Wow.
expect it to be easy, and I know it's not easy for anyone. So you just have to keep going. It's the only way to do it.
Wow. So how many more workouts until you're done?
I'll have 1 or 2 clear days before the Olympia. I've been smashing a lot of cardio. I just told you off camera I did 140 minutes on the Stairmaster yesterday.
Oh my God.
In 2 separate sessions. Sometimes I'll be on the Stairmaster and someone will come beside me and start talking to me, and then it's easy to just keep climbing, you know. But yeah, I've been doing a lot of cardio. What I will have to do is I'll have to ease that back off as I get closer, because at the moment my legs are basically like 24/7 pumped from doing heaps of cardio. So I need to deal with that information as I get closer. So that's and with my legs, it's always something I have to watch. So I need to be ready enough that I can ease the cardio back next week. But yeah, I will always have at least 1 complete rest day. Cardio will probably be a couple of days prior, just some light cardio to keep things moving, but
Good.
start to taper it off and get excited and then get all dolled up.
Are you coming back to Venice? Are you coming back to Venice after the Olympia, or are you going straight to New Zealand?
After the Olympia, I'll be with my sponsors, Optimum Nutrition, at the expo on the Saturday after I've competed. So I compete on the Friday.
Okay.
Saturday I'll be with Optimum at the expo. Sunday I've been invited to do a photo shoot. It's called Supermodel Sunday or something. Lots of IPV pros doing this pool party photo shoot.
Very cool.
Means lots of new bikinis, so that's cool. But then I leave Vegas on the Monday after the Olympia, and I actually fly straight to Korea to do the Asian Grand Prix.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
man,
so,
awesome! You're busy.
Yeah. I like
So go see Sheena, you guys. If you're going to Vegas and you're going to the expo, go see her at the Optimum Nutrition booth. She will be there Saturday.
I will be.
And then hopefully she'll be there with a big smile on her face, because she did well. Right? Good luck, Sheena. I can't wait for you to for this Olympia, and thank you so much for shooting with us.
Thank you, Dave.